Well, all right. This is ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, your intuition's mouthpiece. Matter of fact, ain't I? Yes, I am. This is the Shangodiac for one of the nittiest signs. Gotta love them though. Gotta love y'all. Okay, I ain't got none of this in my chart, but gotta love y'all. All right. Virgos, Virgolicious. All right. So we are going to see what is going on between now. Today is August 17th and about September 2nd, as far as what's going on with the Virgos. Okay. I I decided to do the Shangodiac based on elements this time. So last time we had water, so we had all the water signs. I did a pool, came up with earth signs. So I'm going to follow along. Okay. So that's what we're doing here. All right, let's see what's going on. What's happening with Virgo? And you never know what's going to pop up, what we're going to find. Okay, so starting this off. Can I just turn this off now? No, I'm just keep playing. It ain't that damn bad, Virgo. Okay, but uh, okay. First and foremost, one of you Virgos has, and I know a lot of you Virgos can be private, very, very private. And I respect that because I'm a very private person. Okay, but one of you Virgos is got too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Too many people in your business going on right now. Okay, um, not to mention this is a trying time for about maybe 2 to 7 of you Virgos out there, and I see that your whole mental state has already taken a dip, basically. So one of the first things that we do about that is we got to become aware of what is going on, because a lot of times, if you notice, you will just start to feel like shit, or you will just start to feel good. Most of the time, it's like shit. That's human nature. Like almost like in regular nature, weeds just grow automatically, and the good shit needs to be cultivated. And I always wondered why. Why does the funky shit just. But then again, if you think about it, before man started fucking shit up, good shit also grew just by itself. You know what I mean? But just as a way, I noticed that, like, with weeds or something like that shit just happens. Rust, it just fucking happens. You ain't gotta cultivate that shit. It just happens. So, whether through negligence or just misuse of your mental prowess, Virgo, I see that some of you are in a dip now. And if you're not in a dip, you might be going in one. So now is a good time to start becoming aware of your thoughts, okay, and asking yourself the right questions, because the questions, I'm telling you, the questions are so powerful. Um, they're almost more important because they, have you ever played catch with a dog and you like threw the thing out? You know what I'm saying? The dog goes and chases it and brings it back to you. That's kind of like what a question is, but the dog in this case is your mind or your subconscious mind. So you could throw that bone out in the middle of busy traffic and get your dog killed, or you can, throw it in a different way where you guys just have a fun time playing, you know. So the questions that you ask are very important, and I know sometimes I seem to like get on, especially during the live shows, because some of the questions are just so far out there, or they're just not structured in a way that's going to be of benefit, even if I do answer. You know what I'm saying? So please keep note of this, Virg, because I'm feeling it right now. And when y'all go take a dip, y'all take a dip. Okay. And I seem to see why. You're suspecting somebody is playing with your heart. Who's the jackass? J for jackass, right? Who's the jackass, Virgo? I think you know who he is. Whoop, did I say a he? But you know what? For some of you, it is a she too. And some of you Virgos, may be in such a crazy state right now that you might be being the jackass also. But that's for a very, 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 very select few. Okay, so we have a D for dog. All right. I know y'all love these, and I love giving it to you. DL. Yeah. Don't tell me your man's on the DL. That used to mean that you're cheating on the low. Now that means a little bit something different. All right. And a K. DLK. DLK. KLD. All right. That's coming up. You know, and I know what it's like. Sometimes it's like, man, if I just knew this, if I just knew that. Sometimes you don't need exactly the exact answer because there's a process that goes along with that answer. Sometimes you just need that other confirmation or that other little puzzle piece that's going to get you going off in the right trajectory, in the right direction. And you know, what would it feel like if you had that right now? What would that feel? I can guarantee you one of the feelings that you're going to feel is relief. There's going to be a sense of relief, and that relief is actually sitting on top of this other feeling, which is much, much deeper. At the surface is peace. Okay, now that peace is always there. Sometimes we need help in reconnecting with it. Sometimes we need help in scooting the bullshit that's on top of it. Okay. Before I even go off into what I'm seeing here, got a lot of shit going on, man. You guys are going to give yourselves an ulcer if you're not careful, Verb. You're going to give yourself an ulcer. All right? Please be careful. Unfucking believable. Y'all must be dealing with the same motherfucker that these caps are. Because I just pulled a physical description once again. Almost the exact same cards, but not. But we're talking about the same signs here that are telling me what this person, especially in a relation to this. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be relegated just to this guy. It could be whatever this description is of somebody, and this even could be your description, but it could be somebody that's involved with something going around here on your chess table. Okay, I see a thick build. Okay, maybe even kind of tall, 6'1", 6'2", possibly. Not like freakishly tall, but like tall for just average people. Okay, but also a thick build, corn-fed bread, or cornbread fed, I guess you could say. Dark complected. Okay, we're talking about, in this case, we're talking about this person can either be from like dark caramel to dark chocolate, and I'm seeing once again very, very, very dark jet black hair. I'm probably not one gray in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Jet black hair with some very, very dark brown, almost appearing black eyes, and this is the second time this has done came up. Through how many shuffles now? Okay, so that's the physical descript on that. Now, this last week of August, okay, moving into like the first day or 2 to 3 of September, we have this happening too. Not necessarily happening, but we have this Queen of Spades. And why am I feeling about something about your grandma, Virgo? Something about your grandma. For some of you, your grandma has already transitioned. Her physical body is still here, but she is everywhere. She's everywhere. She's definitely with you. She's kind of coming down to assist and lift your spirits. So stay mindful so you can catch some of these signs, because you're going to pass. Because sometimes these spirits, ancestors, or whatnot will leave little signs in somewhere, or little synchronicities, or you might hear a song that your grandma used to say, or maybe she liked, or you heard while she was watching you when you was a small child. Yeah, think I didn't know about that. Anyways, if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss that. Those are your ancestors or whatever spirits or deities trying to talk to you. They're not just going to say, "Hey, what's going on?" I mean, more than likely they're not. Okay, let's keep it real here. All right. Yeah, and Grams is coming along to kind of also help you put things in perspective as far as what the hell is important. What do I want? What do I want? That's another thing that's coming up behind Grams here. Okay, I say Grams because that's one of the first things that popped up to me. Okay, and this just came in. Breaking news. Yeah. So there's one of you Virgos out there. You're a woman, and you want to do something, or you're doing something. Maybe you've already started, but it's service related. But it's a service that you actually really do love. Okay. Now that you know that, we need to take it and chunk it down even more and get even more focused and more specific, because right now there's levels to what you're doing. You're still in the vague, cloudy part. You need to get it down where it's very fine point, where you touch it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna poke your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna cut you. All right. That's how focused and sharp, because you know exactly what you want, and more importantly, you know why you want it. Okay. Rounding that up. Yeah. See, and you know what? This form of service for you, who I was talking to, has a component of spirituality in it also for you. The customer or client may not know that, but you do. And yeah, Grams is saying, or whoever this is, this spiritual energy that's coming through, she's looking at this ace of spades. And for somebody, she's trying to say, "Hey, yo, that's exactly why." Okay, what this nigga's saying. It's exactly why the shit didn't take off yet. Why it seems to be, hitting this wall, this ceiling. It just can't seem to get up off the ground yet. Okay, that's why. That's why. You just got to go back into your inner room and dial it down some more. Let's get a little bit more focus. I mean, razor sharp. All right, razor sharp. Okay, and one of the cards of of stinking thinking. Because it's reversed, you see here, we have this nine of clubs. Okay. Nine of clubs. So, what that's also saying to me, some of you Virgolicious Virgs are, you have interpretations, your own personal interpretations for the things that happen, the event that happens in your life, right? Because in and of itself, it's just an event. But how it's going to make you feel is going to depend on how you define it. What what are the definitions that you have? Why does this mean what it means to you? How come it can't mean something else? And why did as far as where is this coming from? Those are some investigations that you're going to need to do. Um, it's going to help you, because I'm feeling that some of you Virgos right now are feeling like you're at the mercy of your outside circumstances, and you're tired of that shit. You want to feel like you're more in control, meaning that you're not controlling every instance or incident in your life, but you're controlling how you interpret it. You're controlling how you feel and how you respond, how you choose to respond to the circumstances, to the situations that are happening, the circumstances and situations that are happening in your life. That has been your reading. Please, there are some of you Virgs who do need to reach out. I'm making it as simple as possible. You can go to the description box. You will find the links. There's two ways to have a sit-down consultation with me. And I say sit down because usually it's going to be virtual, because you probably across the goddamn country, okay, or the world for that matter. I'm talking about now. I've been hitting New Zealand, London, Australia, all these lovely places, lovely people. Um, there's my hotline, which is like a direct call, like hello, yeah, this is ShanGO Ray on the hotline. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. offers you the ultimate control. You control how long you want to talk. The way it usually is going to happen, though, it's going to say ShanGO Ray's not available. The reason why I don't want my phone just ringing off the hook, because it's bad when you don't answer it. To me, it's bad. It's not a good look. So if I'm not available, what it's going to do is shoot me a text to my phone, to this piece of shit phone right here, but it works good. Um, and it's going to say, hey, you want to talk to me, okay? And then it'll give you the option to say, hey, ShanGO, if you can call me back within 2 hours, we can do this. Or if you can call me back within 3 or 4 hours, or up to damn near 100 hours, then we can do this, okay? We can do this now. So that's one way, is the hotline. So you don't have to worry about booking, a half hour or an hour. On the other side of that, though, it's sometimes nice to know that you have everything nice and prepared, and hey, I got my half hour at this particular time, or I got my hour long at this particular time. There's that. And then there's also, of course, if you don't mind waiting a few days, email readings, okay? That's where you submit some questions to me, and after payment is received, then I will record. I will do a reading for you in real time and record it and send you an email, an MP3, so that way you can get some information that way. Okay, but I will return. It's been a pleasure. Please don't let it go. Don't keep your scruples there, Virg. Okay. So, anyways, this is ShanGO Ray. Peace and blessings. I will be back again. And tomorrow's Friday, so I'm probably doing a Freaky Friday live too. So I might be able to help you there too. All right, peace.